It's not pride. It's not stubbornness. A man has to stand for something. He has to believe in something. What would you do? That's not a rhetorical question. I'm really asking a question. What would you do? Sorry, let's rewind. Let's take this whole thing back to something of a start so that we can establish what is what. We're back here in the film director's office. Me and my agent, Sonny Chooks. Sonny has just told me that he has landed the biggest job of my career. I've asked him what it's about, but he's refused to say anything. Instead, he suggests that we come to the film director's office. So, we get here on time. We've been waiting here for 2 hours, while I grow impatient with every tick of the second. Sonny, this film, what is it about? Sonny's over here in the corner. He's admiring posters of celebrities and actors, secretly wishing he was up there as one of them. Sonny's always in swagger mode, so he turns around like, what you say? Look, Onne, it is a great role. A fun character I know you are definitely gonna ace. And if they sign some of these celebrities they are targeting, you are going to be working along some A-list actors. Yes. But what is its heart? Its soul? What drives it? It is a job. A step up in the right direction of your career. Money in the bank. That is drive enough. See, Sonny thinks I care only about the art. As if I don't have bills to pay. Look, Onne, this is a straight money-making business. I know that you are a fine actor, far better than a lot of all these jokers in the game. But you have to understand that this is more than talent and art. It is about profit and what we are going to do to make that profit. See, I understand Sonny. He sacrificed a lot for this chase. But so have I. And I believe that no matter what we have sacrificed, we must remain responsible for how the ripples of our dreams affect every other individual swimming in these waters of life. We have to be. Right? Right? Sonny hated hearing me talk like that. Every time I say something like that, leave that thing alone. You are just a hopeless romantic, eh? Because Rich ain't got nothing on you. And he is just a businessman. Exactly. Look, Victor, let me tell you something. Big roles for people like us do not come very often in this industry. We are little black fish in big white waters. But you see, Puppet Master Ayama, I pulled a bit here, gesturing, and I landed with this role. Let us just say the producer sort of owes me a favor. Victor, do not screw this inside you because I know you. I know sometimes you have to do as prescribed by Mr. Goldsmith and Stoop. So, Sonny, thank you so much for all that you have done for me. Now, why are you thanking me? I'm your agent. That's my job, man. No. Chukudi, the funniest thing happened right here. Right in the middle of this heartfelt thank you. This white secretary walked in with a couple of boxes and placed them over here. Right in the middle of this heartfelt thank you. Chukudi, I really appreciate you. You see, Sonny flipped. Victor, my man, Victor. Okay, calm down with the third name calling, man. Bring that down. Don't do that here. What, Chukudi, is that not your name? I said, don't call me that. We waited for the secretary to leave, and then Sonny explained himself. Look, Victor, these whites, our names, they find it difficult to pronounce, and it puts their tongue in a twist. And some of them don't like that. That is why I used the name Sonny. Hey, Sonny! Yo, Sonny! Excuse me, man. Say Sonny.
Sonny.
Sonny there.
Sonny.
1, 2, 3, everybody.
Sonny.
You see, it is simple and sleek. But I know you. If you cannot fight the nostalgia, then just keep it short and call me Chooks. Chooks. That's my name. Sonny Chooks. And that is the business name. Not the name your mother blessed you with. Look, it is a business name. I'm telling you, you would have gotten into another argument right here. If not for the film director who walked in and interrupted us. A white guy, Larry Singer. Sonny introduced us. Hey, Mr. Laddie, how you doing? I'm fine. I can't complain. Larry, this year is the young project I've been drenching your ears in praise about. This year is Victor Chimezi. Victor, this year is Mr. Larry Singer, visionary Hollywood filmmaker. Mr. Singer, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Same here, Chimezi, but please just call me Larry, okay? All right, it's Chimezi. What? You see, he didn't understand that I was correcting him on how to pronounce my name. It's Chimezi, not Chimezi. All right. Chimenei? No. Chimezie. Syllables. All right. Sonny jumped in to save the day. Why don't you just call him Victor, Victor, that's a lot safer. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance too, Victor. All right, then, Sonny, Laddie, let's go. I know both of you have business to get down to, so I'm gonna just be stepping and let y'all get down to it. With that, Sonny left, leaving me and Larry with time on our hands to get to know each other. Now, Larry is a funny guy. He's a white guy directing a film about Africans, who is very aware of the fact that he's a white guy directing a film about Africans, all the while ignoring the fact that he's a white guy directing a film about Africans. You'll figure it out, don't worry. We actually got off on the right foot. So, Sonny speaks very highly of you, as every trader does his goods. Every trader, I like that. So tell me, are you and Sonny related? Cousins, in-laws? We are both from the same place. We're both Igbo. Igbo? That's a tribe in Nigeria? No, it's an ethnic group. Really? So tell me, how long have you been here in the States? Could you help me with some of these boxes? I've been here for in and about 4 years. But for the last 3, I've been very stable here. I do a lot of work in theater, but I haven't done a lot of work on film. Oh yeah. So you mentioned something of the sorts. Yes, I work with this group called the Lantern Players, and we do a lot of international productions. As a matter of fact, we just finished work on this play called Death and the King's Horseman. It's by a Nigerian playwright called Wole Soyinka. Yeah! Larry knew this play, but he didn't just know it, he loved it. I love that play! You don't say. Why are you so surprised? I haven't met a lot of people who are familiar with Nigerian literature over here. Well, I'll have you know that I actually started out in theater. See, I directed that play once. So tell me, who do you play? I played the Election Oba. The horseman himself? Oh, Victor, that is very impressive. You know, my favorite scene is the 5th, the one where the horseman's been bound in chains, thrown into a cell, and within himself he battles his own implosion. And then he says to Pilkins, Pilkins is a district officer, he says, the peace of the world is, that's not it. Look, I know the lines. Do you know it? Of course, I knew the lines, and I couldn't help but put on a show. The night is not at peace, ghostly one. The world knows no peace. You have shattered the peace of the world forever. There is no sleep in the world tonight. I knew I was overdoing it. But Larry loved it. Anyway, Larry offered me coffee, and then we got to talk about some more theater stuff. And I decided to use this opportunity to ask him about the film. So Larry, this film, what is it about? Well, on the surface, it's about a freelance American journalist who finds himself in the middle of war-torn Nigeria, pursuing what may or may not be a ghost story. It's a work in progress. Wait. War-torn Nigeria? Yeah, it's called Black Blood. With that, he reached into the box beside him, picked out a manuscript, right there on the front pages in block letters. Black Blood. Black. Larry, where exactly is this war tearing Nigeria apart? It's set in the southern regions, the south side it's called, the Niger Delta. Yes, it's set amidst the crude oil crisis, the battle for control, for supremacy, all of that. Yes, there are some real issues in the Niger Delta, but war-torn. Yeah, you got all these volatile elements. Rebels, drug lords, spies, corrupt government. One way or the other, it's war. And it's a thriller. We need action and drama and tension. It's a movie, not a documentary. Yes, Larry, but for some people, the movies are the only window to the rest of the world. That struck him. Well, like I said, it's a work in progress. Yeah, so what we're going to be doing today is just a dry read, trying to figure out, what the script's about, how we're collecting, what your challenges are. My challenges? Yeah, you know Howard, right? Howard Flynn. Victor, big shot movie producer. Look, if you haven't heard of him, just act like you have, okay? He's coming here today with Kiyodadito. You definitely know him. It took me a while before I figured out which he was talking about. You mean Kayode Adetoba, the British Nigerian actor? Of course I know him. Kyle. I really also learned how to pronounce these names. And just like that, as if on cue, both of them came bursting into the room. First off, the big, bulky white man snapping his fingers and talking at the top of his voice. All right, let's do this and get it done. Time to die in species. And right beside him, cool as cucumber, the British Nigerian actor. Hello. Good morning. Of course, I knew exactly who was who, but Larry still had to do the introductions. There they are, Howard, Toby, pleasure to see you. Introductions. Victor, this here is Howard Flynn, the biggest thing in Hollywood since Hollywood. Howard, this here is Victor, Chimpy, something. It's too easy, Howard. Yeah. Sonny's boy, right? Yeah. I was more interested in meeting Mr. Kayode in the flesh, so I introduced myself to him, and I let him know I was familiar with all of his works. His response? Chimizi, you're Nigerian, northern parts, western parts? His geography needed a bit of refreshing. I'm from the east. Well, I did hope he can actually act. Better not be some bloke off the street looking for pins and pens in his scruffy pockets. That's what we're here to find out. Larry, let's get the show on the road. Everything moved very quickly at this point. It's as if Howard being in the room had changed the very density of the air we were breathing. Larry came over here, set up a camera, demarcated the playing area, handed Kayode and I scripts, and then the rehearsal was set. The audition to determine what my challenges were, as Larry puts it. All right, fellas, what we're going to be doing today is a dry read. Get a feel of what the story's about. Victor, Toby, both of you are going to be playing the two main Africans in the story. It's very important that we start to build the rhythm. Yeah. So we're a bit behind on schedule, but we gotta be fast. We gotta be fast, but we gotta be efficient. Now, Larry, let them read. That's what's important right now. All right, Howard. Toby, you're going to be reading the part of General Baba Mbaratula, a leader of the rebel militia. Victor, you're Tiger, a lieutenant in Mbaratula's full army. Wait. Baba Mbaratula. Sorry, where are these characters from? I mean, in the Niger Delta, I like to, where are they from? Is that important? Yes, I like to know what accent to use. Accent? Just talk African. Mr. Howard, the nuances of tongue differ depending on tongue it any way you like, okay? Larry, let's get this show on the road. Larry went on to narrate the scene that I and Coyote were going to enact. It was at this point that I realized exactly why Sonny didn't tell me anything about this film. Anyway, the scene was set, as Larry puts it, deep in the rural jungles of the Niger Delta. Exterior, midnight, General Baba Mbaratula's tent. The sound of cricket and frog blends in with the sound of singing and drumming from the villagers. Inside his tent, Mbaratula is relaxing with a couple of his soldiers when Tiger barges in. I'd only skimmed a few pages before I realized that this film was exactly what I had feared. Still, I was here. So I decided to play the part of Tiger and play along. My general, sir, may I speak with you? Coyote, sitting there, in his best impression of an African warlord, opened his mouth. And what in the name of Mama Africa came out? Of course you can, Lieutenant. My dogs and ears are always open with my people. That is supposed to be a Nigerian accent. This. Yes, my general. May I speak with you in private? General Babam Baratula hides nothing from his people. We are all brothers here, yes? Why can't what you have to say be said in front of us all? My general, some matters are first born by the head first before the rest of the body. Tiger, as always, your tongue is as sharp as my machete. All right, boys, clear the room. Let me and the lieutenant have a private chat. Tiger, speak. My general, there is a heaviness on my mind. The last mission on which we sent our boys. A tragedy. To lose so many good men like that to an ambush, they must be avenged. My general, that is the problem. The way they died, the ambush, something is not right about it. What are you insinuating? Just then, Howard, who looked like he wasn't paying any attention, jumped in with a grand observation. Insinuating? Larry, isn't that a bit too fluent? Wow. Take a note. Wow. Insinuating. Too fluent for... You know, at this point, I almost... Coyote. All right, let's see what we can do with that. What are you suggesting? No. Suggesting. Suggesting. What are you suggesting? My general, the only way the army would have learnt about our boys and ambushed them is if we have a spy among us. Abomination! That will not be the first time, General. Our ranks have been infiltrated before in the past. That was in the past. That was before my reign. A traitor among my men, a rat in my kitchen. Tiger, do you think General Baba Mbaratula so weak that he cannot command loyalties from among the ranks? Do you spit such an insult in my face? I said, do you spit such an insult in my face? At this point, I was flipping through the script to find out what this whole dribble was going to, so much so that I had zoned out. He had to take care of the yelling at me to bring me back. I said, do you... Oi, come on, man, don't drop the bombs. People see girl in here, come on, man. Victor, is there a problem with your script? It's not that there's a problem. I just feel the name. Okay, the place. Okay, how do I say this? Dump the politeness, Jimmy. Spit it out. Okay, the name, Baba Mbaratula. It is not from anywhere in Nigeria. Sounds Nigerian enough to me. Look, the Niger Delta is made up of what? 9 states. Within them, so many tribes, so many cultures, so many ethnic groups. It's too broad to be vague about. Vague? Look, I know Africa is a big country, but it's not like Russia. So Howard, all I'm saying is, if these men are Nigerians, they might as well be Nigerians. A few basics will help us, help with our characterization, help Mr. Kayode with his accent, help. Kayode did not like being included in this my critical hot take. Oi, don't say us, mate. You're the one complaining. And what do you mean help me with my accent? Mr. Kayode, that is not a Nigerian accent. I beg your pardon! Look, Kayode, there's absolutely nothing wrong with my accent. Who the hell does this bloke think he is anyways? The chick of the chap. I really ought to. Down, Toby. Down. Look, I knew I wasn't supposed to say anything, but I felt since I was Nigerian, I might have. Larry, sensing the tension, decided to jump in to save the day. Victor, I kind of understand what you're saying. Like I said, it's a work in progress. Let's just read, okay? Howard took a different stance to this. Mr. Jamizi, tell me something. Are you the director of this movie? No. Are you here as the producer, maybe? No. Did we hire you as a scriptwriter? No. Exactly. You're here as an actor, and that is the confinement of your function. To enact the character you are given as you are given. See, in this country, we like to do things orderly. If you don't like that, that over there is called the door. You can walk out of it. Everyone stick to the job they're being considered to do, okay? I make movies to make money, not promote foreign relations. Excuse me. Hello? You called me. Oh, hold on. Larry, walk with me. Gotta take this outside. Let's go. Walk with me. Oh, hello there. Oh, it's fantastic hearing from you. With that, Howard and Larry left the room, leaving me with a fuming Mr. Kayode. I decided at this point to apologize, diffuse the situation, start afresh. That was awkward. Mr. Kayode, the words had barely left my lips before this guy came flying at me. Now you listen here, you impudent imp. I don't know who you know or how you got to be here, but if you ever again besmirch my skills as an actor, I will see to it that you are kicked so far back. The only acting you were doing is dancing around fireplaces, having voodoo chants with your ancestors. Mr. Kayode, I didn't mean to offend you. I thought I was stating the obvious. I thought that you of all people would understand because of your background. What do you mean by background? Your parents, they are Nigerians, immigrants. So is that how your mother talks? Or your father? Good morning, my son. How are you doing? Mate, I don't care. I was born in Brighton. I live in London. The closest I've ever been to Africa is in a plane flying over it. Do you even know what your name means in Yoruba? Yoruba, that's the tribe where I know what Yoruba is. Thank you very much. Kayode, one who brings happiness. Adetoba. The crown is enough for the king. Mr. Kayode, you will do this. You will take a thing of pride, of worth. For people who, fight it or not, you are bound to by some degree of blood. You will take that and spit upon it. Okay, even for people who you have no ties of kin or blood or birth, you will portray your fellow man to his own peril. Shy. I know your type. You're one of these dreamers. Head up in the clouds, fairy tale up your ass. I'll hold honor up, I no matter what. Hashtag me too. Please. You do not know me, Mr. Kayode. I do, mate, I do. If your will is weak, mine is unwavering. The kind that actually provokes change. You do not know me, Mr. Kayode. You lack the vision to conceive my kind. Look at him. More than anger, I felt pity for this boy. And I would have given him an extra piece of my mind, if not that Larry walked in and interrupted us. Fellas, I see you're getting to know each other better. That's fantastic. Larry was excited about something, but we weren't sure what it was until Howard walked in. Excellent news! I have just wrapped the talks with the agent of a certain Mr. Washington. You don't mean Mr. Dad, the one and only! That's right, he's getting his contract tomorrow, and yes, he is signing on. That's absolutely fantastic news, Howard! And yes, it was fantastic news. At this point, none of us knew how big this production was going to get. So, while everyone was jubilating, I was over there in the corner wondering what kind of hell Sonny had jettisoned me into. Howard approached me. Mr. Chimizi, I expected you to be a bit more jubilant. I am excited to be afforded the opportunity to perform along some of the very best in the business. Oh, really? Well, you could show that excitement a little bit more. Or do you require jungle drums to express yourself? Wow. Larry, let's wrap this up. All right, fellas, we're going to be reading one more scene before we call it a day. And this scene is pivotal to the relationship between Baratula and Tiger. It's set way back in the past, when Tiger was just a teenager, and Baratula was just a lieutenant. All right, everyone, flip your pages to page 54. 54. There are a couple of other characters, but they're African soldiers. Victor, you read one. Toby, you read the other one. There's also an Irish priest. Howard, could you read this for us? Thank you. All right, I'll set it up. Exterior, new, makeshift rebel camp, 1972. A truck zooms in and parks in front of the makeshift rebel camp, raising up thick African dust. The driver jumps out, heads over to the back, and flings open the covers. Inside, you see about a dozen young African males, some teenagers, others young boys, all sweaty and terrified. Cut. Next scene, interior, makeshift rebel camp. The boys from the truck are made to stand in a line, and one by one they're handed guns. Then, a number of women and children bound and gagged are placed in front of the armed boys. Wait. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I wasn't even aware when I blotted out. Sorry, wait, are these boys supposed to be child soldiers? Yeah. Is there a problem with that? Victor, let's just read, okay? No, Larry, if he has an objection, then let him speak. It's not that I wanted to object, but child soldiers in child soldiers. Is there a problem, Chimizi? Chimizi, is there a problem? No, there's not. Larry, let's wrap this up. All right, where were we? Boys, stand in the line, number of women shooting out in the gang. All right, that's it. A soldier marches up to the boys and gives out the order. It's simple. Either you shoot or you will be shot. The terrified boys all raise their guns, hands trembling, as they aim them at their target. All except young Tiger. The order is given. Fire! Seven of the guards unleashed, the victims cry out in agony. We resume back to the same scene. Guns freshly smoking. The gates swing wide open, and Baratula strides into the compound. He observes the scene, and to another soldier he says, "So these are the new recruits, eh? Animals, brats. Have any of them given you any problems?" "No problem, sir, but that one..." Howard interrupted me at this point. Chimizi, read the lines properly. What do you mean properly? Like Toby. Read the lines like Toby. But the last character I read, I didn't sound like that. Yeah, exactly. That was a different character. Read this one like Toby. Mr. Howard, you know, not every African sounds like that. If read the lines like Toby, you know, I could use a different accent. Maybe read the lines like Toby. maybe for variety's sake we could read the damn lines like Toby! Even Larry had to give me a little kick. Come on, Victor, just read the lines like Toby, come on. No problem, sir. But that one he refuses to shoot. Again. No problem, sir, but that one he refuses to shoot. Good boy. Larry, Coyote was enjoying seeing how I rub my face in the mud. Bring him to me! I came and knelt in front of the great Maratula. Young boy, what is your name? Tiger, sir. Tiger. Sir, please, my mother. I am her only child. Have mercy on me. Please let me go. I will not tell anybody about your camp. I swear to God Almighty, I will not tell anybody about your camp. Just let me go for my mother's sake, sir. Please, sir. Shut up! You weakling. You should be licking my boots in gratitude. We are giving you the opportunity to become a real man. But, please, I cannot take another man's life. I've never killed anybody before. Please, I'm begging you. Oh! You cannot kill, eh? Then I shall teach you. Bring out the priest. Howard came and knelt down right beside me, really playing the part of this priest, who knew he wasn't acting. Young boy, you are African, and today you will learn that there is a beastliness inside of your blood. And I, Lieutenant Maboy Maratula, shall unleash it. Bring me one of those brats. Kylie picked up a chair, placed it right there in front of him, placed his foot on the boy chair's head, and looked at us. Let us play a little game. The rules are simple. If by the count of 3, you have not placed a bullet in the skull of our righteous priest, then I shall blow open the skull of this young brat. 1! This was Howard's award-winning moment. Ye shall be punished for this, ye animal. Ye shall burn in the very fiery pits of hell itself. Oh, but father, this is Africa. We are already in hell. 2! Listen to me, child. You've got to do this. Sacrifice me. It's the only way you can stop the sons of man. Do it. Take me before it's too late. Do it. Kneeling there, I raised my imaginary gun to Howard the priest's head, and I pulled the trigger.
Where rebels rise in defiance and death dangles at every door. One man will risk everything he has, everything he is, and question all that he ever believed in a quest to discover the truth. From executive producer Howard Flynn comes the biggest action thriller of the year, Black Blood.
Bring my wrath upon this land, and all shall know my rage, and all shall hear my name, and the blood that shall flow from the fury of my vengeance shall be black. Maratula!
Black Blood.
As time went by, we started making the film. I should have quit before things got so advanced. But of course, Sonny. Well, listen, let me tell you something. Look, all those things you say you don't like in the script, I have talked to Howard. Howard have assured me that they are going to take it out. So don't worry. Of course, we're not going to take anything out. But it wasn't just Sonny. It was also me. I needed the money. Don't look at me like that. You've all heard the story before. Struggling actor gets an opportunity, grabs exactly what he can. It's the price of the soul. It's his own survival. Question is, what's the body living when the soul is dead? A couple of days ago, I decided to quit. I was done with this. And Larry had told me something accidentally. At least I think it was accidental. But if there was any truth in what Larry had said, then I knew that my quitting would kick up this storm I'd rather not face. I couldn't face myself. This film was killing my soul. I went up to Howard and I told him I quit. The look on Howard's face, you would think I insulted him. If you see the fight that broke out, we were all here in my dressing room, all of us. Me, Howard, Larry, Kayode, were all here. I was over there in the corner trying to pack my bag and leave. Howard was going for my head. Sonny had to be called in to settle things. Howard was over here, gunning for my head. I'll rip your head off with my bare hands, you fucking ingrate! Kayode was beside him, egging him on. That's exactly what you need to do, Howard. I'll hold him down for you myself. Only Larry was stopping Howard and Kayode from committing murder in first. Howard, Toby, Victor, fellas, please, everyone just calm down. Sonny walked into the room with his mouth sweeping the jaw. Fellas, what is going on here? Eh? Who slapped whose mama? Sonny, you better get your boy in order, because if his antics set this production back even one bit, I am holding you responsible. Look, I don't want any problems. I will just pack my bags and leave. Leave to where? Eh? And why are you packing a bag? Because I quit. If you hear the way Sonny screamed, what? You said what? You don't quit, Jimmy. You're fired. Oh, come on, Howard. He's not fired. And Victor, you're not quitting, okay? Sonny, you promised me that your boy was going to fall in line. Look, Howard, stop calling me a boy. I am not your boy. Stop calling me a boy. One day, bring your voice down. Bring your voice down. Do you think yourself a man? Look, Toby, stop making things worse. Please, Howard, for the love of God, put down that hammer. Victor, Sonny, help me keep Victor calm. When I don't even know what the crisis is. Jesus Christ. Larry broke the news. Mr. Washington is dropping out of the movie. What? That's right. My biggest star. My one box office guarantee is dropping out of that damn project! Howard, I know that that is bad, but what has that got to do with my client? It's because of him! Who? Victor? Mr. Washington says he's not playing the part if Victor's not playing the part of Tiger. Victor said what? It's all awfully unprofessional if you ask me. I don't care. I need my star actor. I don't know what juju mumbo jumbo hex up his belly's got that man's head filled with. Of course, the African must know black magic. Wait a minute. Did you tell him, Larry? Did I tell who what, Howard? Did you tell Jimmy that Mr. Washington said if anything happened to him? Oh, come on, Howard. Well, someone must have told him something. He didn't just coincidentally decide to quit. Something must have made him feel like he was worth a pair of shoes. Imagine. You're stinking ingrate, Jimmy. That's exactly what you are. Every time you open your mouth, you spew out your ignorance. That's exactly what you are, Chimezie. Tell me, how many of you are kind of fortunate to be where you are? My kind. The black man bleeds white. For all your fuss, fellow, this isn't even your land. Lan? Oh, Jungle Jim. I'm not the one who has to beg for a visa, now am I? Okay, that is far out of line. We will not take that from you. Who the hell do you think you are? You will take what you are given. You know, that's enough. Toby, for the love of God, just leave this room. Leave this room now. Fine. I've got better things to do anyways. With that, Kyrie left the room. I went straight back to packing my bag. Sonny tried to smooth things out with Howard. Howard, come on. Howard doesn't have it. Look, Sonny, you better listen up, and your boy, Chimizi, better listen up too. He used that word again. I have told you 1,000 times, my name is Chimizi! Chimizi! Learn how to pronounce it. I'm not going Chimizi. I found the Chimizi. Learn how to pronounce my name. Howard ripped into me like never before. I don't give a damn fuck what your name is. Chimizi, Chimpy, Chimpanzee, I don't care! You know why? Because you're nameless. That's right, you're a nobody. Yeah, you only exist to fill up the damn population. When you walk down the street, the only way a single head's gonna turn is away from you. Me, Howard Flynn, I make heads turn. Hell, I make the fucking heads that make heads turn. And you think you wanna take me on? You poor soul. I will fire you. I will destroy you. I will ruin you. I'll fire you from this job, and I will make sure you never find work in this town again. That shoots me into his boots. Oh, come on, Howard. Howard, calm down. Howard, calm down. Look, Howard, it's your voice. Calm down. Let us just go outside and talk this thing out. Eh? It's a little complication. Come on, Howard. Let's go outside for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Businessman to businessman. Business. Let's talk. And when we're done, Chimizi, you better hope you still have yourself a job. With that, Howard and Sonny left the room. The door had barely even closed before Larry came on me like white on rice. Victor, how could you do this to me? I told you what I did in the strictest confidence. I risked everything I had. My job, I risked everything, Victor. How could you do this to me? Larry, I didn't do anything. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. Did you talk to Mr. Washington about the script? Look, I had absolutely nothing to do with Mr. Washington's desire to quit. Victor, did you voice your opinions about the script to Mr. Washington? Okay, Larry, we might have engaged in a petit tete-a-tete, but Victor! I know you, come on! Fine. I may have expressed that I find the film a regressive, stereotypical, poorly painted portrait of Africa, which is meant to cater to a partially innocuous, partially oppressive, but altogether misinformed Western audience. And quite frankly, it's ostensible need for inferior counterparts, so as to sustain the nationalistic superiority complex. Something like that. Oh, dear Lord. Jesus Christ. Oh, Victor! Victor, how am I ruined? Oh, dear Lord. Okay, Larry, calm down. You can fix this. You can fix this, Larry, yes. Victor, right now, Howard and Sonny are outside and you're having a conversation. I'm sure they can come to a very appealing settlement, which I'm not doing this for the money! Why would you say a thing like that to me, Larry? Why? Okay, Victor, I'm sorry. Look, you have to understand. I didn't mean to hurt Larry and his project. Larry, I don't even want to quit. And don't, Victor. Victor, I'm begging you, don't quit. Please, Victor. I have to. It's the only thing left to do. Victor, I understand how you feel. Trust me, I do. Do you know what's funny? How people always feel like they understand something they never experienced. You know that, right? You understand? I do. I know exactly how you feel. No! No, you don't, Larry. And see, that right there is the problem. Yes. You see, you may empathize, yes, but you don't know. You are the rich man in the mansion, staring out of his window at the poor homeless beggar on the street. You may understand how he feels if in his place, but not how he actually feels in his place. You are not the one whose heritage is being ripped and ridiculed every time it appears on the screen. You are not the one whose contorted portrait is placed up there for the whole world to gaze at, upside down, while they pity the distortion but not doing anything to paint it properly. Even worse, not even wanting you to paint it properly. You know why? So that they all have something twisted to look at. So when they look at their own reflections, no matter how grotesque it is, it will always appear good. You're not the one who's merely a shadow. So my pain? Alright, Victor. Alright. So, what are you gonna do now? I don't know. Something somewhere will turn up, I guess. Well, what it's worth, it was a pleasure getting to know you, Mr. Chimezie. Larry, you pronounced my name correctly. I've been practicing. Goodbye, Victor. You know, at another time, probably on another project, Larry and I renewed a really wonderful one together. Goodbye, Larry. At this point, Sonny came swaggering into the room. Oh, everything is calm here. I like this. It's calm and cool. Nice. Okay. Wonderful. Larry left. But one look at Sonny and I knew he had done something. He had that mischievous glint in his eyes. Sonny, what did you do? Business, baby. Sonny, Chooks, Martins have handled business. Look, I not only got you your job back, but I also got you a raise. They're gonna bump your salary up by 20%. What did you just say? And that is not even all. I got you a sweet deal. They're gonna put your poster right there up on the top side, next to the stars, where your face belongs. Come on, baby. Tell me you don't love me. Sonny, did you hear anything I said? Any of the things I have been saying, I had you. Nah, I'm not going to do the thing. I will not do the thing. Savior of Africa, I will not do the thing. But I also heard my wife when she said she doesn't want kids. But here we are, 3 kids and a 4th baby on the way. Everybody wins. I was done with Sonny and his bag of tricks. I went straight back to packing my bag. But of course, I might as well have been talking to a brick wall. Sonny, Victor, you see, this thing that you are running with Mr. Washington, I like it, this angle you are playing. You see, when the time comes, you will come body with him and write the promotion for the film. It will do wonders for your career and for your Instagram too. So, Victor, answer me when I'm talking to you. Victor, Chimezie, stop packing that damn bag. Chimezie, I'm warning you. Chimezie, I said you better stop packing this damn bag. Look, Sonny, leave my bag alone. Sonny, leave my bag alone. Look, I don't care. You will listen to me and do what I say. I will do no such thing. How dare you command me? Sonny, let me have it. Pissed as he was. Damn you, Chimezie! Damn you! Damn your mother! Damn your father! Who else is inside of their family? Damn all of them too! You're gonna do this to me? You are gonna do this to us. After all I have done for you. Oh. You think you are here because you are talented. Yeah, Mr. Talented. Well, let me tell you something. Check and watch Victor. You are here because I would fling those fucking Sonny Chooks a favor. That is why you are here. Do you know what I would have done with that? Sonny, On my life, I promise you, every dollar you have spent, I will pay you back. That is not what I want. This right here, Victor, is what I want. This. So are you even listening to yourself? I don't. How can you say a thing like that? How can you even read that cesspit of a portrayal? I am thinking strictly business here. And I am thinking about the identity of the people. Okay, tell me, what is your favorite part in that script? Is it the carnival voodoo priest? Is it the wrestling match with the lion? Is it the senseless parade of poverty? Or the AIDS mothers with their pot-bellied babies and mucus continually running down their noses? Answer me when I'm talking to you, Sonny. That is not the damn point. And even if, Victor, these things that they are talking about in the script, are they lies? Are they not true, Victor? I am not talking about what is true or false. I am talking about the completeness of the people. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, and everything in between. If you deny a people their completeness, then you have killed them, Sonny. And God knows I am tired of being a murderer. Hey! Oh, Victor! Chimizi! Victor, let us talk. Victor, you are speaking about prosperity, Abby. Victor, look at me, your brother. It is me, Sonny Chooks, I am your brother. I have 3 children, and a 4th one on the way. Do you know what they expect from daddy? Food in their mouth and plot on their back. The little one will not mind a toy or two to play with. Victor, I have to do that for them, not because I want to or I love it. It's because it is my job. I have to do that for them today, Victor. Today, Victor. And what of tomorrow? What would you have them believe? That the crumbs are the best they can eat? That crawling is the highest they can attain? As long as they fucking eat, Victor! I am just a businessman. Why are you doing this to me? I am just a businessman! No, Sonny! You are not just. You are more. I am more. We are more. We bleed. We cry, we laugh, we die, same as all races do. We are more. If some other person chooses to look at us and see that which is less, those are his eyes. He can see with them as he wishes. But don't you get it? They look at us and all they see is darkness. Shadows being eaten by their own darkness. Look, if you and I refuse to fight with every moving muscle, with every heartbeat of conviction, from hearts already being devoured by those damn shadows, then one day, Sonny, the outlines of our silhouettes, those trivial tracings that remind us that somewhere within those shadows are flesh and blood, and the people erupting with passion. Those lines will fade. And then, we won't even be merely shadows. We'll become nothing. You hear me? Nothing. I am tired of being a footstool. The tortoise must carry its shells. Once I walk out that door, it's over. I've never quit a job before. This all feels weird, but I know it's the only thing left to do. I cannot continue lying to myself and saying it's just another film. A man must stand for something. he must believe in something. We cannot continue bringing the rope to our own gallows. So here I am, asking, what would you do? It's not a rhetorical question. I really am asking you. What would you do?
So folks, thank you again for coming. Once again, we have donation boxes out in the lobby. You can vote for your favorite show at unitedsolar.org. If you'd like to see Charles afterwards, you may do so on the second floor lounge. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your evening.